Warning, there are profanity, topics, and other opinions that could offend you. Please watch and or listen at your own risk, and enjoy the show. Hey guys, what's up? RDiK, OLDSCHOOLDUELIST, to call me, and welcome back to the Voidcast Season 3, where no topic is still off the table. This week's episode of the Voidcast is not brought to by anything. But as well as seriousness, this week we are going to be tackling video games and Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I have not 100% completed it yet. I am actually, as of recording this, I'm at the Elite Four. Currently battling them. I was really trying to rush to get it done before I recorded this so I can go into an in-depth conversation about it, but I just had work and other responsibilities because adulting is hard. But we're going to talk about Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon later. Before that, we're going to talk about video games in general, and also I feel that I wanted to brush. I had a couple things that I want to talk about. I have them written down here on my phone. They're just some random stupid shit, and one of them, well, three of them are, I have three stories and a fourth serious topic. We'll start with the three stories. So I actually went to the Jewel the other day, and they're really short stories. I went to Jewel the other day because I was hungry. Obviously, I wanted some food, so I went to go pick up a pizza, right? Just a frozen pizza to cook myself for lunch. And there was, those donation people that stand by the door. I had this donation lady that was passively aggressive to me as I was walking out. She's standing there with her jar, and she's just as people are going by, she's asking for donations. As I walk past her, she goes, "Hello, okay, bye." And I was like, "What? I think it's just going to be like that." But, it's whatever. And the other two stories are actually they're a little bit lengthier. As I was doing laundry, and I don't have washer and dryer in my house, so I go to a laundromat. So when you go to a laundromat, you meet you see some crazy fucking people. So yeah, I went there with my sister, and we were sitting there, and we're just doing our own thing, playing Pokemon. She's doing homework for school, because she's going to college to be a photographer. So if you need some photography, let me know. I'll get in contact with her. Yeah. So we're sitting there, and then there was this older lady, and this younger guy, and so the guy, the lady, she's doing laundry and stuff, and she's putting stuff in the bags, or she's putting stuff in the bags and stuff like that, and so the guy was just trying to be a nice guy and say, "Hey, let me buy you another bag," because she had a pillowcase size bag. I don't know if it was a pillowcase, but it was a pillowcase size. It was about the size of a pillowcase. But yeah, it was about that big. And then then she just had a mound in the rolling cart things. Just a mound of clothes, and the guy was just really trying to help her out and was trying to buy her a bag so she didn't have to rely on just moving handfuls at a time. And the whole time, dude, she's just fucking going off on this dude. And he let me tell you, they rode there together. So I'm just lady, why are you being rude to the guy that one drove you here, that you two rode together to do laundry, and then two, the guy is just trying to be a nice guy and help you out, but you gotta turn around and be a bitch. Oh, I was so upset. I was so fucking mad. I'm just lady, and she's swearing at him, calling him a bitch, telling him to fuck off. She's not playing these fucking games. Then she's threatening to call the cops on him. And it's wait, why? Why? What would the cops do? They would show up, and you would be like, "Oh, he's harassing me," and then the guy would just be like, "We rode here together. I'm just trying to offer a bag because she just has a mound of clothes." Dude, it was a fucking scene, and I'm just what the fuck is going on? And then there was another lady, and this is my last story. There's another lady, right? And she goes up to the attendant, I guess you want to call it, the guy that was running it at the moment. she goes, hey, why does your washer, when I put the detergent in, it just goes straight down? And me and my sister are both looking at each other like, isn't that what it's supposed to do? Isn't the detergent supposed to go down into your clothes, mix with the water so it can wash? And like the whole time she's like, you gotta check these ones. You gotta check these ones. Check this one right here. I've been going here for 4 years, and only some of these have done this. Okay, if you've been going here for 4 years, one, why are you just now saying something? Two, it's doing what it's supposed to. And like they go to like she wants to show him and wants him to check some of the ones. And so he's checking them, and like again, my thought process is they're doing what they're supposed to do. Like you want the detergent to go down and not hold it. And I'm just like, what, lady, what? And it was a what the fuck type of moment. Like what's going through your head? Seriously, what is going through your head as of this? Like, it's supposed to hold the detergent until you're ready for the detergent to go in? Is that how your washers are supposed to work? No, you put the detergent in, it goes down, it mixes with the water, so then you have soapy water to wash your clothes, and then you go through the rinse cycle, it rinses them out, so you're not getting sopping wet clothes. That's how a fucking washer works. Oh, I was so triggered, and I was just like tilted left and fucking right. Gotta love people. That's the one thing I like about the laundromat, is when you go there, you just meet some bizarre people, some crazy things. Then another guy, there's like, I don't know if they were like father and son, but it was a younger guy and an older guy. I'm assuming it was father and son. But the guy's just staring at the washer. He's standing there, just hand in his pocket, just staring at the washer, just like and looks over and he's like, man, if you stare at this thing, you're gonna get dizzy. And I'm just like, what? Why are you staring at it then? Don't stare at the fucking washer if it's gonna make you dizzy. Oh man, bring a book. If you do laundry at a laundromat, bring a book, bring a tablet, bring something to do, so you are sitting there like a normal human being and not part of my stories of what the fuck are you doing. I'll make that a segment whenever I do laundry. I'm gonna be like, now we got, what the fuck are you doing? But anyways, moving on. Now I have something serious that I want to talk about, and I can actually talk about this for a good minute, and then we're gonna jump into Pokemon. Blackhawks play tonight. Look at that. Okay, so if you guys don't know, net neutrality. What net neutrality is? Net neutrality is to prevent providers internet providers from charging you and throttling your internet, stuff like that. And so basically, like, my example is if Comcast, they own some of Hulu. So what they would do is when you use Hulu runs perfectly fine, normal. If anything, they're going to make it better because they gain something out of you using it. But then you use Netflix, and Comcast might throttle it and be like, you know what, we're going to make this slow. We're going to make, like, you're buffering every, like, 10 minutes. And then make it worse, so where you won't want to use Netflix because of the internet, and you'll want to use Hulu because we'll make it faster. Or better yet, you have to pay an extra like $5 a month or $50 a month just to watch videos on the internet or stuff like that. And basically cut it down to the point where there's only 10 websites on the internet. And you don't want that. You don't fucking want that. So contact your senator or your congressman, someone who you can voice your opinion to and be like, yo, I don't want net neutrality to become a thing. Now, I did this. I contacted Sammy Duckworth, one of my senators from Illinois, and she got back to me. I actually got an email back, which is pretty fucking awesome, it was 2 days later, but still, I got an email back nonetheless. So I'm going to go ahead and read this email and tell you guys exactly what I got back in an email. Thank you for contacting me about the Federal Communications Commission's, the FCC, 2015 Open Internet Order, often referred to as the Net Neutrality Rule. I appreciate you taking the time to make me aware of your concerns on your important issue. You may be pleased to know that I support the FCC's net neutrality rule and oppose the current FCC chairman's efforts to dismantle it. So I'm gonna break down each paragraph by paragraph as best as I can. So basically what she's saying, she's glad I contacted her, and she's basically saying how she supports the net neutrality staying in effect. So internet providers can't throttle your internet for doing certain things and prevent internet providers from saying like, no, you aren't paying for this, so you're not paying this package, so you're not gonna get access to Facebook or YouTube or anything else like that. And she doesn't want the FCC's chairman to dismantle it. As you know, the FCC net neutrality rule reclassifies broadband internet access as a telecommunications service under Title II of the Communications Act, while exempting broadband internet from hundreds of older utility-era regulations, such as rate regulation, that could unintentionally reduce future investment in broadband innovation and expansion. As the chairman of the FCC noted in announcing the Open Internet Order using authorities under Title II and Section 706 of the Communications Act, make sure the net neutrality rule rests on the strongest legal foundation to preserve and protect an open internet. Basically what she's just saying that, like, the FCC rule is basically trying to get reclassified, or is explaining what the net neutrality rule is and everything like that. This statement has was confirmed on June 14, 2016, when the United States Court of Appeals for the District Columbia Circuit upheld the legality of the FCC's 2015 Open Internet Order. On May 1st, 2017, that same court denied the United States Telecom Association petition for rehearing of the case, effectively upholding the 2016 ruling that affirmed the FCC's legal authority to develop, issue, and enforce net neutrality. So basically, she's just saying, like, in 2016, net neutrality was put in place, and saying, hey, boom. And then that happened on 2016, but the net neutrality happened, or the open order thing was first initiated in 2015. Well, not first, but it was reopened in 2015, and then on June 14th of 2016, it was put a kibosh. It was like, boom, you're done. And then they're just basically saying that on 2017, it was denied again to open it up and rehearing the case. So that's pretty awesome. I'm glad to hear that. As a member of the Senate Committee on the Commerce, Science, and Technology, which oversees the FCC, I am committed to protecting the net neutrality rules. We must protect consumers by banning internet service providers from engaging in paid prioritization, blocking, and throttling. All of these restrictive practices not only harm consumers, but they threaten the very freedom of the internet. And I am disappointed that the new chairman of the FCC is working to undo the 2015 Open Internet Order, which achieved a reasonably balance between the need to establish clear and enforceable rules that protect consumers while protecting the internet service providers from regulation and stifles innovation and investment. So basically, she's just saying that she's glad that she's she's telling me that she's part of it. She's happy that that I contacted her. She's happy that or that she's angry that the FCC chairman, or current chairman, is trying to get rid of net neutrality and basically make it worse for consumers. But she's saying that she wants to protect it because it's bad, or it's good for consumers, and also it holds the balance for consumers and the providers. Providers can charge, a constant rate, or these rates for this and this. Yet the consumers aren't being like, well, I want to access Facebook. Why can't I access Facebook? Why won't you guys give me the right to access Facebook? Congress must not allow cable and telephone companies to act as gatekeepers of what content consumers may receive. That is why I have voted against efforts to weaken the FCC's long-standing statutory authority. I'm bad at reading, authority to protect internet users from unfair and anti-competitive practices. As your senator, I'm committed to promoting an open internet that is free from censorship. Freedom from the internet is crucial for the success of our economy and our free flow of ideas. I will continue to monitor this situation and keep your views in mind as the new Republican-appointed chairman of the FCC seeks to repeal the 2015 Open Internet Order. Just one last quick paragraph. Thank you again for contacting me on this important issue. If you would like more information on my work in the Senate, please visit my website at duckworth.senate.gov. You can find upcoming events in the state, sign up for my newsletter, access my voting record, and see what I am doing to address today's most important issues. I hope that you will continue to share your views and opinions with me and let me know I may be of assistance to you. Tim Duckworth, United States Senator. Now, I am not a Republican. I'm not really picking one side or the other. I just want whichever person is going to do me right by what I want my country to do for me. That's just something that, I try to do. I'm really happy that she actually got back to me and everything like that. Now, is it her personal words that are like her personal email that she emailed me back, or is it just kind of like a blank slate, boom, this is what I send out to people who would address me about this? But either way, I'm glad I got an email back basically explaining that what's going on, and I'm happy to hear that. Again, I want to push net neutrality is the thing. I want to be able to be like, I want to go on Facebook. Okay, I'm done with Facebook. I want to go on YouTube. I want to be able to have access to the internet as I see fit. Granted, some people are using the internet for terrible things, but those people are getting caught and stuff like that. But what I like to do on the internet, I want to bring you guys video content, or I want to bring you guys amazing content. I want to bring you guys, information. I want to be able to go seek the information so I can bring you guys truthful and right information. So if the net neutrality goes through and they get rid of it to where it's censorship and saying like, oh, we're only going to allow you to go to CNN and you're not going to be allowed to go to Yahoo for news, that'll be stupid and just very horrible practices, and it's really annoying. So then at that point, I'd have to be like, well, these guys offer me YouTube, but I'm forced to go through CNN for news. These guys don't offer me YouTube, but I can go anywhere for a source of news. That's the type of situation it would be, and it's really fucking annoying, and I really don't want to deal with that. So that's why I will push for net neutrality to stay in act, and I push for you guys to let your senators know what the fuck is going on and how you feel about these opinions. If you want to let me know, let me know. If you want to let me know how you feel about this, about the net neutrality and stuff like that, go ahead and let me know in the comments below. Now we're moving on to probably the main reason why you're here for the podcast. I mean, you could be for net neutrality because I'm putting that in the title as well, but you're also here for Pokemon, so that's what we're here for. So we're gonna talk about Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Now, I'm gonna try and be as spoiler free as possible as of right now, because yes, the game has been out for a week, 2 weeks. How long has Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon? As of this Friday, it'll be out, as of this video coming out, it'll be out for about 2 weeks, probably a day under 2 weeks, but still just about 2 weeks. So, Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, since it's been out for 2 weeks, I'm going to try and steer clear of big spoilers in the game. But if I do spoil, I'm sorry, and so, yeah, just in case, I'm issuing a spoiler alert, just in case something does slip out, or just to try to get my point across or something, then I have to spoil it, just in case I have to spoil something, just to explain something in the game. But again, I will try and be spoiler-free, but just in case, spoiler alert is activated. So Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon is the sequel, quote-unquote sequel, to Pokemon Sun and Moon. It's not quite exactly a sequel. It actually is a alternate timeline story. So it takes place, Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Sun and Moon and Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon take place literally at the exact same time. So that again, is a huge gripe of mine, and I'm just like, why? Why not just make it an official sequel? Or be like, here's another person's thing that, point of view that happened while this stuff was going on. So, that's one huge gripe of mine, and they straight up, and that's not a spoiler, that legit is that's how they pushed this game. And how they marketed the game, and they were just straight up just like, yeah, it's alternate timeline. So that's really fucking annoying. With the game, I'm going to be completely 100% honest, and here is a spoiler-free, so if you don't want to hear the spoil, then go on about like a minute or two. The game starts off exactly how it all starts before, but because of the new story, they put in some new stuff. Like, they put in some new moments to make sure the new story and the old story are correct. But literally, the game starts exactly how the first one started. You go through the same motions. The cutscenes are almost spot on the same, with minor details changed. So, I mean, in reality, as of right now of my playthrough of Pokemon Ultra Sun, the only thing that I feel would be different is new Pokemon moves or new Pokemon abilities and stuff like that. And then a few game modes. But other than that, like, the game feels, to me, it feels the same. It doesn't feel like anything different. Granted, I have not gotten to post-game stuff because I'm at the Elite Four as of right now of playing my playthrough. I'll be able to talk more about it, and I'll have a small announcement, an upcoming video that I will be putting together. But it's really, like, it's fun. Don't get me wrong. It is a good game, and I enjoy this game. I'm glad that it's a new game. It gives me something new to play, Pokemon-wise, and it's really cool. I'm really happy. I'm really enjoying this. But yeah, it's really fucking annoying. It is really annoying, to be playing, like, a lot of moments where I'm just like, oh, and this happens. Oh, and this happens, and I can guess a lot, but some things they did catch me off guard, and I'm just like, oh, that's different. This is cool. I'm glad I got to do this. But overall, it's just kind of like, really? I mean, the cool part is when I want to do, like, when I want to train stuff, or train and get some Pokemon, or do some shiny hunting, I can do Pokemon Sun and then Pokemon Ultra Sun. So that's pretty fucking cool. If I want to catch, like, some shinies in the wild, I could go do that. So that's pretty cool. But, you know, overall, it's very annoying. It's very annoying. But like I said, it's a very fun game. I enjoy fucking playing it. I'm almost done with it, and I'm excited to finish it, and I'm excited to do post-game stuff, because from what I hear from the post-game stuff, it actually can give you a decent amount of length, because with Pokemon Ruby and or Ultra Sun and Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, I had almost 100 hours into that game. So that's pretty fucking cool that I was able to get 100 hours, because Pokemon Sun, I got 40 hours in, and I wasn't doing competitive stuff then. Because if you saw Wednesday's video, I announced I'm doing competitive VGC. I didn't do competitive stuff. I attempted one thing in competitive, and then I just fizzled out and just didn't care. So that's pretty fucking cool. But yeah, so it's really interesting. And it's really interesting thought to want to do competitive play, and they're changing the rules for competitive play. That will be in a separate video, my first competitive Pokemon video that I will do. That's coming up soon. I don't know what I'm gonna do quite for it yet, but yeah, that's moving on to the next thing I want to talk about for Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Fucking Lycanroc, the Dusk mode or Dawn mode, whatever. The new form for Lycanroc, fucking top notch. I fucking love that shit. Fucking the bomb motherfucking diggity. Hell yeah. Dude, that thing is just too fucking powerful, and I fucking love it. I can't wait to use it in competitive play, because that thing is going on my team. Because of its ability, I can't remember the name of the ability, but it gives me the ability that, like, physical moves deal plus more damage. So then Thrash, Stone Edge, and if I Z-move it, that's fucking, like, at least it does like a times 4.5 damage. That's pretty fucking awesome. Or a minimum times 4, because I can do stab, which is an extra 0.5. And then if it's weak, so it's times 2.5. Plus that ability will make it a 3.0, probably times 3 damage. And if the Pokemon is times 4 weak to that, ooh. I can't wait. I can't wait to do competitive play. I'm actually really excited. I'm actually working on my team. And like I said, my first competitive video that I will do, I will explain the new rules and explain, because I'm pretty sure I'll do a video about the competition coming up, because the Alola Cross Johto, or Johto Cross Alola competition is coming up December 14th, and like I said, I will be part of that. This podcast actually is going to be a little shorter. But December 14th through the 17th, I'll be participating in that. So if you want to fight me, take me down, take down my team. I will do a video prior to that. Probably it'll be my Friday video, to just explain what my team is and explain what my team can do to fuck you up. I'm excited. I'm really excited to get into competitive play, and I'm excited I'm getting into competitive play with friends. So it means I can battle test with them, and I'm excited. I'm so excited. I'm ready. I'm fucking ready for this shit. I gotta grind for the next like week and a half, though. So yeah, but yeah, that is it for this week's podcast episode. I know I said I was going to go into more, but since I didn't actually 100% complete the game with going after legendaries and doing post game and stuff like that and beating Elite Four, and also my announcement for a video that I'm working on. I will be working on the monthly review. What does that entail? What is the monthly review? The monthly review is going to be a video that will take a bunch of like games that I've played this month, and I will be reviewing them full in-depth spoilers. So don't worry. So if you're gonna watch that, it is going to be a spoiler video. Like, we'll spoil the shit out of it. And Pokemon is definitely going to be on that list of spoils. So Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon will be on that list. But I'm going to wait. Because the month is going to be ending this week, I will be including November's games as well as December's games. So, but the monthly review video will be in December. Probably what I'm going to be shooting for is the second to last week. The second to last Friday before the month ends, or the last Friday of that month, whatever works. I'll figure it out, and I'll give you more details when it comes closer to when I'm being done with it. So that's what I'm going to do, the monthly review video. And I think that's going to take the place of what, because I was going to do Zelda Monthly, which was, I was going to just basically pick a Zelda game a month, which was actually going to last a good while. And basically just talk about a game, review a game, talk about my thoughts, what I liked, what I loved, what I hated about the game. But this is going to take the place of that. So your monthly review video, which is, like I said, is just going to be a compilation of all the games I played during that month and I beat, and when I'm talking about them. Full in-depth spoiler video. And like I said, I'm going to put Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I'm going to put Pokemon Ultra Sun on that list just because I started working on this week. So it's going to, and with the week ending, I won't have enough time to put out a full video spoiler, or full video. So I'm just going to include Pokemon Ultra Sun in that video. But thank you guys for watching and for listening to this week's episode of the Voidcast. If you like what you hear, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe to this channel and all my other videos, and hit that bell icon and join the notification squad. Like, fuck yeah, dude, because you'll get notifications every Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday when I upload videos. Fuck yeah, I'm excited. Let's get it. Escada! That was probably the whitest thing I've ever done in my life. But moving on to the end to my end outro thing. But yeah, you'll get notifications Monday or Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday when I upload videos. And thank you, and have a wonderful, beautiful night, day thing, or whatever.